Hello Americans and other friends, subscribers around the world. Back again. I just wanted to do a little intro of this morning. Got up, and it's obviously we're going into our 4th winter up here on the homestead. And I was going through, because it's too dang cold to come out and too dark. So I was going through, we dumped all our stuff from our old computer on one of those little blue drive boxes. And so I was going through a bunch of old pictures and stuff like that this morning, and I came across a video that I did, and what I'd done that day, which we're going to try to cut a little bit out, but it's going to play for quite a while, and there's some parts, probably you'll find pretty boring, but there's some other, we just found it real interesting, and I definitely wanted to add it to my collection of videos, if nothing else for myself, because I got this wild brain idea to just put a video camera around, and film all throughout the whole dang day, a day in the life or a day on the homestead, and it's just some awesome stuff. But it's so you're getting ready to watch the very first, like I said, we're going into our, smoke's killing it, going into our 4th winter on the homestead, and this is the very first winter this video is. And if you'll notice, man, like the stove, is in the center of the cabin off the VAG. And we'd all sit around there, man. That was Tim and Katie and Cara and Kevin D. We were all here on the homestead before grandbabies and everything. And it's just pretty dang interesting. If you look at the ceiling, when it shows the ceiling in there, the metal that was on the roof at that time I'd actually picked up out in a field up in the mountains, so there's holes, rust holes and stuff, man. It was a rough winter, and we did it, and came across this video, so I thought I'd just share with you. So I hope you enjoy it. Hello America and friends around the world and other subscribers. Today we're going to give you a little glimpse of a day on the homestead. It's first thing in the morning. And this kitty's going to try to edit it all together. We're just going to film all day and see how it turns out. Out here we got Miss Kitty checking her. Hey, we got batteries going dead. Good morning, Miss Kitty. Good morning. Got my batteries going dead. First thing, we're going to come out here and look. Oh, and looky there. Looks like we got about 5 or 6 inches of snow last night. Over here. Yeah. Check the already been over this morning, got the water on. I make her coffee. Oh, dirty dishes. Coffee press. Coffee ain't ready. Look at this. This is our water heater for washing up first in the morning. This kitty's going to hide. Water ain't boiling yet. No. Go over here. Put the heat lamp that we put on to keep the heater warm. It's a little chilly. Alright. I'm on it.
numbers show the NASDAQ is up 23 points. The Dow is up 31 points.
45, time to check right now. Traffic is
starting with freeways, speeds, of course, in general, aren't quite what they normally be, but the real big slowdown is that stretch after the line 6.
Come on then.
Nope, it's in Boston Snowbank. Oh, you gotta go feed? Yeah, we'll find him and put him in there.
Yep, love you. Be safe.
Yeah, be careful going over there. Wally, Wally.
Montessori Academy, Archwater Montessori, AX School District, Rolling Hills Public Charter School, Shepherd of the Valley Preschool, and St. Mark's Catholic School. Another updated list on the school closings coming up at 8:03. A break in the drought that strips California. It rained heavily yesterday in Northern California. More rain expected over the weekend, and Wayne Leathers in Sacramento couldn't be happier.
We've been needing a lot of water. Gotta be able to fresh the plant, you know.
Now, police in Beloit, Wisconsin say they have no suspects in the disappearance of a newborn infant. Jaden Knowles' mother woke up early yesterday morning, discovered the baby was not in the family.
The number of jobs added to the economy last month fewer than expected. 113,000 jobs added. Analysts had expected 170,000. The MT economist John Munsky is the further evidence of a possible softening of the labor market. So the actual unemployment rate in January fell 6.7%. Suzanne Thompson is on board.
The jobs numbers are not bad, but they really are not good enough for any bragging rights.
It led to the American Red Cross to help hospital patients. Call 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcrossblood.org. Here's Ben Crosby.
Snows will taper off this morning. We'll get a break in the action during the day, but there will be scattered areas of snow refiring again this afternoon, and it could dump another inch on top of what's already fallen. Temperatures will jump to the low 30s today. It will still be windy, and the temperatures won't budge tonight, staying in the upper 20s to low 30s. Still windy and heavy snow back in the forecast tonight. As a matter of fact, heavier than what's already fallen. 3 to 6 inches more should fall by 11 a.m. on Saturday, and maybe an additional 1 to 2 inches Saturday afternoon. Scattered rain showers on Sunday. The mountains staying all snow, and they could receive 8 to 24 inches, maybe even more than 2 feet by Sunday afternoon.
And this is a February. I decided not to go to Arizona. Gotta have somebody else do my thinking for me. 22 downtown at 8:35.
Mitch Hellman here for AMCO. Folks, if you have a car, it is going to break. It's just a matter of when. And it's up to you as to where you take it. Whether it's something big or something little, take your car to AMCO, where the initial check is always free. A lot of people trust AMCO with their engine rebuilds or their transmission rebuilds, and that's the big stuff. And if you trust AMCO with the big stuff, trust them with the little stuff like I have, whether it's your starter engine, whether you see a drip or hear a noise, you just don't know what it is or where it's coming from. Take your car to AMCO, where the initial check is always free. 3 locations here in the Treasure Valley. One right by Fairview in Milwaukee in Boise. The other one near State and Veterans in Boise, or in Nampa, 705 12th Avenue Road in Nampa. I take my car to AMCO. You should too. That's AMCO. AAMCO. AMCO. Transmissions and a whole lot more.
It's back! Sherry's $7.99 February Pie-tacular Classic Pie Sale. Run into Sherry's for a classic pie featuring the finest Northwest fresh ingredients. Try Oregon Marionberry, Peach Perfection, or a sweet Montana Cherry. All award winners at the National Pie Championship. Or enjoy a chocolate cream supreme or banana cream pie made with fresh whipped cream. Hurry in today because February is a short month. Classic pies just $7.99. This month only at Sherry's Cafe and Pie.
The Boise Golf and Travel Show is February 8th and 9th at Expo, Idaho. This all-new show features the wide world of golf demo zone where you can try new equipment from Nike, Callaway, Mizuno, Adams, TaylorMade, Cleveland, King, and ball fitter Bridgestone Golf. Every ticket includes a free round from Eagle Hills Golf Course. Buy online ahead of time and get a bonus offer from Osprey Meadows. Kids 12 and under are free. Exhibitors from Washington, Montana, Nevada, Oregon, and Idaho have vacation ideas for you and get free tips from the Rocky Mountain Section PGA. Tickets at the door or at BoiseGolfShow.com. Sponsored by Ford, Washington Trust, and 670 KBOI.
Live from the Next Title Studio, this is News Talk 670 KBOI. If you're talking about it, we're talking about it. This is Idaho Talks Live on 670 KBOI. Brought to you by Sorega Networks. Our network, your success. Now, here are Chris and Paul J.
Top of the morning, it is a Minority Friday, and on the KBOI Live Line, we have Senator Janie Ward Engelking from District 18, our Democratic senator in today. Good morning.
Good morning.
The snow gets you down, eh?
It's pretty snowy, but it's nice. It's good to have this moisture.
Well, and that kind of leads me to my first question. You're in agricultural affairs.
Absolutely.
And especially the Magic Valley region of south central Idaho, really feeling the effects of, severe drought conditions. And
Yes, they're about 20% of normal, so they're in dire straits there. But certainly the whole state, needs some additional moisture. I think there's one portion in the north, and well, I'm glad it's going to get a full hearing, and, there's lots of concerns here. You want to make sure everybody's protected if at all possible. I mean, you certainly want to make sure that the dairyman or the farmer who has these animals and isn't aware of anything like that happening, that it doesn't ruin his business. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we protect the rights of individuals. But I think this is a bill that needs a full hearing. We need to hear all the details and make sure that we protect businesses here in Idaho and still maintain rights for everybody else.
Senator, another bill, this one also in the House, was put forth by Representative Paul Shepard of Riggins, and it is designed to help
Here's one of the Native American flutes I'm working on. It's a 2-piece. doing, boy? Life on the homestead. What are you doing, Miss Cara? About time. Shovel some of the snow off here. We have one leak in the bag at the other end, so I try to keep the snow off here. This shelter will hold the weight, but the other one off the motorhome I built just for a sunshade, so it don't hold, so I make sure I keep the snow off it. It's supposed to snow another foot or something tonight. Better be safe than sorry. Better have it on the ground than on. This is the one I get more concerned about. Doing this, kitty.
Trying to get warm.
People trying to fly in or out of Boise. KBOI TV2 News reporter Trina Conley was at the Boise airport this morning.
And we spoke to passengers who had faced delay after delay getting back to Boise. One woman we ran into said her trip actually started in Brazil. After several delays and cancellations, even getting stuck in Dallas, she finally made it to Seattle. The icing was a plane, and it looked like flowers. Basically, it was 15 less at 110.
Water
Now, making it to the Northwest didn't make things easier. She was one of several passengers rerouted to Seattle because of a blizzard warning around Portland. The air conditions just got worse throughout the day. Now, she, along with several Boise-bound travelers, finally made it in late last night.
Investigators say they may have pinpointed the origin of the recent data breach that exposed millions of Target customers to potential fraud. Here's ABC's Aaron Katersky.
The thieves that access personal information from tens of millions of credit and debit cards used at Target appear to have accessed the retailer's systems through its heating and air conditioning provider. Pennsylvania-based Fazio Mechanical Services says it has a data connection to Target for electronic billing purposes. This is the next title studio. This is News Talk 670 KBOI. Friday morning, open lines if you'd like to give us a call. It's some open phones. Friday, 336-3700, 1-800-529-5264, 567 Verizon Wireless. Let's go to Dave of Boise. Dave, good morning.
Well, good morning. This is kind of a follow-up on a thing that you commented on last week. It was, we were talking about education. You said something about wounded casket.
Yeah, instead of, it used to be what? Kindergarten through 12th, right?
Yeah.
Well, it did, you know, it used to be, one time it was 1st through 8th, and then you got your own high school. And then eventually it became 1st through 12th, and then that expanded to 13 grades if you include kindergarten.
Day in the life, man. A day in the life, baby. I did?
3 years old.
Wait, how could I do that? You were sitting there, woman. Are you chewing me out on camera? For what? Using data. Costing me money.
And that lasted until I was about 7 or 8 years old. I brought that up to a neighborhood local congressman meeting here about 2 weeks ago, and one of the congresswomen who were brand new, she told us that there's nothing with taxpayer babysitting. She forgot her place and slapped her hand and smiled and said, "Wonderful. Gee, that's wonderful." And I think she might have been corrected by her colleagues afterwards, but she just left it. Uniforms, and you had a red neckerchief, which had standing if your behavior or something, the teacher could take your neckerchief away.
Recess, then they put them in an academy for track and field, you know, or if you had a limber young daughter, they put her in gymnastics, and basically they went to school to learn how to play sports.
Right, and that's essentially communism in that we will decide how best you can serve the state, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah. And they did that, you know, they ended up in the Kirov Ballet and Bolshoi Ballet. They were good dancers.
Yeah.
They were all teachers for all that.
Oliver, no. What's that? No, just working.
I knew that.
Always.
Off shoot pay. Tested if you had a bad day.
Good morning.
Yes, it is.
Well, good. Good morning, Jenny, Kevin D.
They need send you to the technicals or the special schools. And that's where you go out and make your AK-47.
the young Russians, they came out of these academies, and then by the time they were 16, they were absolutely burned out.
Just like that.
Oh, what were you doing?
Installing the blade.
They were
installing it. Oh.
And then they listened to
The blade.
the tennis players.
What's going on, man? You gonna get another foot of snow tonight?
Gone away, is that right?
Good.
They're still there, but I mean, with that system being such a
Well, that's going to make the irrigators and the ranchers happy. I don't know if you're reading the paper, but man, I'll tell you what.
2 inches up there.
They're 2 feet.
Which is 3 years old on up. So the regular school.
That is good.
Common core curriculum, which is
Had you read that, Kitty's grandparents? Friggin' are in that 1956 section.
The Thomasons?
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's her uncle.
I saw that, and I said, I'll bet that's Son of Kitty's kin.
You met them. That's a Grandpa Tom that was up at Sumter. You met him.
Oh, is that
And
right?
Lucille.
Oh.
And then, I'm sure you've met Les, too. That's Kitty's uncle. That was the announcement of Kitty's uncle when he was born. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
First, she thought it was her dad. It's actually Lester. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
Probably my favorite section of the paper. The rest of it's pretty much useless. That section is pretty good. Check that out. Don't want to call the weasel.
Where it's just saying that there need to be some standards and some things that when you graduate from high school in this nation, not just in this state or county or school district, in this nation, here are the things you have to know. But a lot of people don't like that, and one of the reasons, given for the fact that some people don't like it,
This one really got a bit on $20.
there are some parents out there, and this is a small percentage, I'm guessing, but there are some parents out there who assume their kids were brilliant because they were coasting right through school and are suddenly finding out
hold them like this.
they were just getting good grades and
like that. Hold them more
and so when they give them these norms that they have to know or they're taught in court, they find out that it turns out they're 3 years behind in math and 2 years behind in science and way behind in English.
Nope.
Although they can text pretty well.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm looking up this thing on the internet.
Probably have all both. These are
We'll
already on. This one's already good.
Let's go to Kelly and Napa on reducing the deficit. Kelly, good morning.
Working away, that's what I was working on is.
Well, no, it's just that there's a misspelled on my screen. It was D-E-F-E-S-I-T. Yeah.
How will we ever do that? I don't know.
Stressful. when you use a lemon saw for wood. Hopefully I get a bigger one this year. What's the matter, Coot? You got snow all over you, dude?
June, July, August, or September.
Lost it. What, lost the reports of it or something? I think she did. Where you going, woman? For what?
May, June, July, and August.
Oh, looking for you cold or what's going on?
Yeah, freezing.
Why?
Because I'm cold.
You got long johns on?
Yes.
Put some clothes on.
Two pairs of...
She's not very happy today, is she? Taxes. I don't think she much likes doing taxes. Hey, she locked me in here. Done now? Did you do Kevin's? Yeah. You did? Oh, isn't that twice in a row?
Yeah.
Well, hey, you need to stop spoiling her. Oh, that's right. He's like a little girl up there. You think they're in the trailer?
I'm going to look in these boxes right here.
You cold, Miss Kitty? Really?
Yes.
That cold?
Well, my hands and my feet have just gotten frozen from being over in that corner of the
cabin. Well, why don't you go climb under the... Let's go climb in that electric blanket. I'll warm you up. Oh, man. So I need to send Kevin down into town for some bread.
Yep.
I want some bread. You have to run down and, oh, you good. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just doing roofs for snow.
You got camera shock?
Yeah.
I need one of you to run and get me bread. I guess that'd be a good job for you. Huh?
We both can go put that camera up.
That camera's not going to be up. It's gonna be up all day long. Somebody told me I need to film something besides just talking.
They did? They don't like your videos?
I guess. I don't know. Believe that? How can nobody like my videos? Frank, that was one person. Everybody else was.
So you're taking it back to one point?
Oh, no, I just thought that it would be cool to show a...
I would get married because...
See that one? It's the weasel. See what I call it, the weasel? Yeah, that's a good one.
Who's that?
Huh? That's just wet from my bro. It's just spit. I spit on it. I went to the bathroom. Alright, so now we're going to go over here, which is now just the storage shed. Miss Kitty's missing some paperwork. Good night. Oh, this is that old 69 trailer that I never finished. And just a day in the life of the homestead, I guess. We're going to look for some paperwork, because Miss Kitty's trying to do the taxes. Thanks to old Obama, making it real difficult. Junk. Some treasures there. The other thing I do is some of this, man, I got treasures from, looks like just a big pile of crap. There's a lot of stuff, good eBay stuff in here too. Man. I'm trying to find a contact for a swim pool. What's this?
Insurance.
It'll be $11.
He says,
No, it's 11. Oh, I did for you? No, I didn't.
yeah, you did. You said that you were gonna just eat it. You did.
Why is it that I always eat it when it comes to money and you?
I don't know. You're welcome.
Thank you for the candy bar, Kev. Don't be sitting like that. Ask your mom if she has any idea. Actually, she can probably holler. Kitty, can you hear me?
Ma? Oh, Ma?
Do you have any idea what kind of box that would be in? In other words, she hasn't got a clue. Take that in and set it by my bench, would you? Please. What are you doing, Miss Cara? Papers for taxes. Well, you want to do it for me? Be great. I'm not enjoying it. Oh, well, thank you. Kevin handed me money. Why don't you hand me some?
It's in your PayPal.
Yeah, how convenient. Your mom don't let me touch that. How's the roads?
They're okay. Slush now.
It's pretty warm, really, considering.
You hear the icicles out of the cabin?
Yeah, not cool. I love it. I love it. Good. Venturing deep back here. It was nice knowing you.
Snow going into your...
Yeah. Well, don't dump it in there. What's wrong with you? Such a girl. Such a girl. Holy crap, man. I'll make this kitty happy. She's been looking for this. Well, you may not find what you're really looking for, but you find some other crap. Oh, Lord. Some of that junk out of there, put in here. It's got this full of crap too. Whoa. Maybe. Lord. Whew. It's cold out there. Alright. There's Miss Kitty's lamp. I gotta fix. Hat. How much?
When I hear cyclone, I thought. You know that song?
If I could find it, I could only go back 3 months.
You have any idea what box he's in?
You seen that video? No, very good. There's like hundreds of strippers. It's like walking through the red light district. And there's just like
Would it be in that travel trailer?
and like aisles of things.
Trailer or anything?
No, I don't think it would be. I remember all of my kitchen boxes and office boxes being put in the tool shed. I'm sure it wasn't it. So I'm going to go look over which things are there.
What are you eating, Coop? What are you eating, boy? Oh, crap. Oh, my tractor's buried. My tractor's buried. You guys want out? Nicky Knack. Nicky Knack. What's up, little buddies? Let's go and dig your hay, man. Yes, sir, you are. Alright, come on, boys. Come on, get out. Oh, look at that. Couple beautiful eggs. Coop. Looky there, looky there. Looky, looky.
Hey.
I'm gonna set them in the. You're taking over to Katie's.
Yeah.
Keep them in here then.